Next, on the Highway Thru Hell.
Whoa! Stop, Bruce!
A battle between co-workers
I want him tearing his line off.
causes the grizzled vet
When I'm trying to do my job, do my way.
and the company's ace driver
Holy
to clash.
pain in the ass.
Look out!
And a dangerous situation
Well, I can't believe how much these rocks are moving here.
puts everybody on edge.
Ready, watch out! Watch out!
In the rugged mountains of the Pacific Northwest, there's a highway like no other. An unforgiving, white-knuckle ride.
She was some slippery this morning, holy shit.
Carved into some of the steepest terrain in North America.
If you haven't traveled this highway, you don't understand it.
Highway 5, Coquihalla.
It's bloody dangerous.
Plates going up on the coast.
Every day, thousands of truckers must run the gauntlet.
The avalanche is hitting the road right in front of me.
When the weather's good, the Coquihalla Highway is an engineering marvel. But when the weather turns bad,
It's like the Bermuda Triangle of truck accidents.
it's a highway through hell.
And then it just went boom.
Keeping the coke open takes an army of men and machines,
When the highway shuts down, the world shuts down.
and a last line of defense.
4150.
That's the big one.
A fleet of custom-built heavy rescue trucks
Watch your wheel.
and a team
Somebody's gonna tag somebody today.
willing to tackle any disaster
Watch out!
the mountain throws at them.
I don't think there's a record company anywhere in this world that can do what we do.
Because closure is not an option.
Winter's here and we gotta deal with it.
Truck 52, Adam.
It's the start of the busy Christmas season, and already the calls are coming in.
Don't think you hit anybody else, no?
A semi hauling a double trailer flipped, spilling over 8,000 pieces of lumber onto a treacherous section of the Fraser Canyon Highway.
He got into the corner and his back trailer started to go and it just kept going.
The driver walked away, but the traffic has come to a standstill. First on the scene is Jamie's lead driver, Adam.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably a number 11. Pull, come on.
To clear this huge wreck, Adam's crew must flip all 3 sections of the semi at the same time. But even with 3 wreckers, he doesn't have enough truck to do the job.
Stop, Bruce!
It makes me look like a jackass showing up here without the equipment that we need.
The truck shortage is a problem boss Jamie Davis knows all too well. So he's just found a great deal on a 1985 wrecker.
So I love this truck. It's paid for, it's older, and it'll do a job. Low miles, it needs a paint job, but she's a good truck. If I would have had this when I was 16, wow, I would have been a star.
Not everyone is so impressed.
Got Jamie Davis and his Antiques Roadshow here coming down the road. Another old piece of truck, so. He'll keep this thing for 5 or 6 months and it'll start costing him money, then you'll get all pissed off and sell it and buy something brand new.
Nobody. I'll go for a ride.
Back at the yard, Jamie's right-hand man, Kevin, is creating more space for Jamie's latest purchase.
It gets them out of our hair, gets them away from here. Make more room for more junk.
Supervising the cleanup is 64-year-old Bruce. Jamie's most senior driver.
Bruce is Bruce. We all call him Crazy Horse. That's his nickname.
Well, buddy,
He's a great guy. He's got a good heart, but he's not afraid to tell you to at any given time.
I don't like cameras in my face, and when I'm trying to do my job, you guys are in my way.
Jamie's son Brandon is still haunted by a recent wreck and the sight of a man crushed under a semi.
Guys underneath the wheel. The guys underneath the wheel.
Is he really? Oh my God.
Hey, don't, get the out of here.
You look outside, all these semis crushed from head to toe. And there must be a fatality, like, right? Like, you'd think they're one of them.
But fatalities are a fact of life in this line of work.
And then, yeah, we can use that blue tarp, fatals and stuff.
Just as the yard is cleared up, Jamie arrives back to show off his new truck.
Is that the newest addition to the road show?
It's here.
The Antiques Road Show?
Yep. It's $12,000, not 200.
Buying old junk tow trucks is one thing, and then he expects everybody else to work them.
Even though that truck's an older truck, it's in nice shape. It really is. Needs a set of tires in the back. Hugo.
Jamie assigns the new addition to his newest driver, Hugo.
I started off light duty towing. I had my own business for 10 years. A lot of people say once it gets into your blood, it's hard to get out. I enjoy it.
You heading out there, Hugo? Yeah. Take it easy on my old girl, okay?
I want to impress Jamie because he's the boss, he's the owner, and I want to impress him with my capabilities, that I can do the job, and hopefully someday I'll get a nice brand new truck.
Here's a picture of this truck.
Back at the office, Jamie is checking out photos of the big buck solution to his equipment problems.
They're just doing the finishing work right now, so it's looking pretty good.
6 months ago, he ordered a custom-built truck called a rotator.
$750,000 for that truck. It's the top notch. It's the best of the best.
What makes it the best is the boom arm. It can rotate almost 270 degrees, allowing it to lift and pull wrecks from almost any angle.
Good to go.
The rotator is being custom built by Miller Industries in Chattanooga, Tennessee. But it's 3 months overdue. Today, Jamie's counting on good news that it'll be ready before Christmas.
We're just on our way to see our sales rep. Park right on the left side here. The factory promised it to be done by today. Howdy.
Picture of the machine. Just got off the phone with Miller, and we're about 7 to 10 working days out from being completed.
7 more working days.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get a little stressed out, Tom.
Yeah, it's a little bit behind, but they're working hard on it.
I'm chomping at the bit and losing work over it. You know, I'm paying guys to come and do my job, and we're waiting and waiting, and I thought we had all kinds of lead time to get it ready. So I got a job to run, have things to do, so.
Yeah, I understand.
I guess we're out of here then.
I'll
be
update
phoning
you.
you.
I bet you will
And
be.
phoning you.
I
And
bet you will
phoning
be.
you.
Well, you have my number.
I know. All right. Thanks, Tom.
Good. Appreciate it, Tom.
Yeah.
Adam.
You know, I don't know. What do you do? I don't know what they're doing down there. I mean, it's no wonder China's taken over the world. Somebody's been phoning me. Here you go. You snapped the winch line now. You pulled it right out of the drum?
On Hugo's first job in the vintage truck, he's somehow managed to break it.
Unbelievable. So how much is damaged on this thing?
The only damage is you got one broken winch line. The winch line bolts into the drum.
Yeah, you know what I'm smelling right now? Can you smell that? What is it?
I can't smell anything.
Gear oil. That smells like gear oil, right? So that tells me that this rear end's really got hot. So you were spinning the wheels?
Yeah.
Did you hear anything break or anything? No. Look, right in shreds. You know, so What's that gonna cost? I can't have this off the road. What if a $25,000 job comes in right now? Not only have I lost money, but I'm down now. I can't go to work. And we just got this truck. So how did we break this cable?
I had it coming down to a snatch block and pulling out, and it snapped there.
So there's probably $3,000 in damage here just in replacing these lines, and the smell of gear oil burning in the back of this thing. So you're really doing it to her. I could easily say, okay, you're fired and you're gone out of here. What would you do if you were the boss? You'd be pretty...
I'd be upset, yeah. I honestly don't know what else I could have done.
It'd be easy to fire you and just get rid of you and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I have to get the road open. This truck can do that job, so I need to make it so that you can get the job done.
Just as Jamie's unwilling to give up on a broken down truck, he's not ready to give up on Hugo yet.
I've got to go out with you on these harder, more difficult jobs to train you guys to get this so you can operate it and we have some success. So we'll get the truck fixed. To me, it's a good old truck and I could jump in it and go to Alaska and back and I'd make it there and back. Another guy might not. Not mentioning any names. Here you go.
Jamie doesn't waste any time getting the wounded wrecker back in service.
Because this truck's older and it's got a few issues, it can cause an operator a lot of problems. I don't enjoy the grief they cause me. Notice I use the old coverall. But at the end of the day, you can't have 4 brand new trucks sitting here and paying payments on them. You have to have some stuff that's paid for, some stuff that's not cost you a bunch, and stuff that's kind of backup equipment. But I actually have a love for these old Holmes wreckers, so I have no issues with working on them. I actually quite enjoy it. It takes me away from the office.
Hey, Adam, are you on the radio, Adam?
That night, the repaired wrecker is called into action.
Yeah, this just happened a little while ago.
It's a lumber truck that's rolled over. How bad, I got no idea.
Not much left of that frame.
Close to 600 liters of fuel spilling on the ground.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably a number 11.
You did a pretty good number, eh?
Northeast of Hope, on a treacherous section of the Fraser Canyon Highway, a double trailer semi flipped and spilled over 8,000 pieces of lumber.
And he was going way too fast for that corner. He couldn't hang on to it.
The wreckage has blocked the highway and paralyzed a major rail line.
Truck's laying right over on its side.
Adam arrives first on the scene, but it's not the wreck that catches his attention.
Well, I can't believe how much these rocks are moving here. Jesus.
This is not the place to be.
No, it's not.
With rocks breaking from an overhead cliff, there's danger of being hit by runaway boulders.
The push is on to get us out of here before something does happen.
But Adam could be here for some time.
I said we're working in a confined space here. We got really no room to put our trucks to pull anything.
Worse, the semi's 150-gallon fuel tank is ruptured and leaking.
Well, we go out and see what's going on, I guess.
This is Hugo's first big truck wreck.
Get Hugo out there on
pull
that.
somewhere on here.
For Bruce, there's nothing new here.
Should be able to flip this, no problem.
Then I'll get on here.
Before they can move the truck, they need to stop the fuel leak by draining the tank.
Yeah, then just grab it here again.
But with the tractor on its side, they can't get to the fuel cap.
Everybody's basically waiting on us, and we're having a hell of a time getting diesel fuel out of a tank. Okay, I'll give you this other chain.
With the pressure on, Bruce decides to handle it old school. With an axe. It's not exactly by the book, but he gets the job done.
We're just gonna fill this truck up, fill the other truck up, and just try to get rid of that fuel somehow. Okay.
Once the tank is finally empty, they begin moving the trucks into position. To flip it properly, Adam needs each of the trucks 90 degrees to the wreck, but the narrow road forces him to set up at less than perfect angles.
It's a confined space. You can't get anywhere close enough to do a good pull. You get a big cement wall on one side of us, and the railroad track on the other side. There's just no room to position trucks.
Right, yeah. I'm just gonna get moved over here a couple feet. Yeah. You're good there. Good there. Good, 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 good. Hardest part.
Adam's next challenge, the semi's connections are twisted, so the cab and trailers can't be separated. He directs his team how to flip all 3 sections at the same time.
Double the line up, put it on there, and you get Hugo to come in here. Walk that line out.
Adam has the most powerful truck, so they'll hook his onto the heaviest part, the tractor. Hugo will latch onto the first trailer. Bruce will bring up the rear. Then they'll all pull together. At least, that's the plan.
Turn the wheel. You're set to go. Pull.
It's the start of the busy Christmas season. And the pressure is on for Adam and his team to clear a wreck that's blocking the Fraser Canyon Highway.
Not right here.
Using all 3 of his wreckers, Adam plans to flip the semi and both trailers at the same time.
Turn the wheel. You're set to go. We'll give it a whirl, but I just don't think we're gonna have enough.
The tractor and first trailer are starting to turn over. But Bruce doesn't have a good angle on the second trailer. So it's slipping more than it's tipping.
Stop, Bruce! Pain in the ass.
Adam has to figure out a way to get more leverage on that last trailer.
Run your chain from that frame rail back to this side, right?
Yeah.
Here.
I think I'm just gonna go straight top.
So I'm gonna run a line down through a block and up to that one. Okay, get the pull down. This section should come over with me pulling on that rear.
The giant swing difference.
Yeah.
Adam has a new game plan. Instead of having all 3 trucks pull at the same time, Adam and Hugo will begin pulling first. And then, as the first 2 sections start to tip, their momentum will haul the third trailer over.
I'll get the good twist happening. Are we good? Okay, Hugo, bring it over. Good. That's a perfect point there now. We damn near got her now.
As soon as the cab starts to roll, Bruce cranks his winch into gear.
We're doing the final flip on it. Woo!
The slinky maneuver works.
The equipment we had, the room we had to work, I think we did pretty good.
But Adam knows there was an easier way.
If we had a rotator, this thing would have been out of here 2 hours ago.
Should be at home having a drink by now.
The new day brings a new challenge. There's still thousands of planks that need to be removed. A salvage crew has been clearing and stacking lumber since 5 a.m.
We started dealing with the fuel and the oils that were around and trying to gather that stuff up. By tonight, this highway's got to be open to full traffic.
After a night off and some serious partying, 9 a.m. is a sobering start for Kevin.
Just doing a little traffic control because the other guys were here all night. I was sick. A little bit self-induced, but trying to get through it. I'm just vibrating. I got to put my winter boots on. I forgot my pants.
Jamie's son Brandon has been helping out since 3 a.m.
Brandon having a nap. He's pulled an all-nighter.
I've been working this whole time.
You just gotta tough it out with all of us, buddy. I know it sucks, but we need you. And like I said, I'm sick. And I'm here. Last vehicle is a Chevy pickup. Getting pretty tired. After a 24-hour shift, this is the longest stretch. Never worked like this before. Like, at least I'm making money.
Six months ago, Jamie ordered a state-of-the-art record that he needs yesterday, but delivery keeps getting delayed.
It's Jamie Davis calling. I'm under a bit of pressure because the new truck is way past its build date.
The truck is almost ready, but the factory will be shut down over the holidays. That means more delays.
Bottom line is we got to get this new truck into the country before the end of the year. If it's a do or die thing, you tell me right now and I'll get on a plane tomorrow and I'll leave. And, you know, it means missing Christmas, but whatever. Okay, so it'll work out that way then. I guess I'm gonna have to go down there.
When's it gonna be ready?
I think they're gonna have it ready this Friday.
To pick up his rotator, Jamie is going to have to miss Christmas. Even worse, he has to break the news to his wife, Sherry.
So I got some bad news.
You're leaving.
Yeah, tomorrow night I'm gonna go on a plane. No.
From what I heard, she was pretty upset.
Jamie has just learned he must go to Tennessee this week to pick up his new rotator at the factory.
I guess I'm gonna have to go down there.
It's kind of bad timing, isn't it?
Oh, it's awful. No.
And his wife, Sherry, just got the news that Jamie won't be home for Christmas.
It tears you apart. Where's your loyalty lie? You know, where do you want to be at home with your family, or do you want to be doing the job and opening the road? And you know what? I think it's a commitment that's hard on a family. It's hard on a relationship. Think. Who are we gonna come up with? I'm gonna pull. I think I gotta find another driver. We gotta get a team driver to go with me because I can't be gone that long.
If Jamie can find a second driver, perhaps he can be back in time for Christmas. As luck would have it, only one of his drivers has a passport, Hugo.
It's pretty much a dream come true. Like a little kid there, knees are just wiggling and ready to collapse almost.
Okay, mine too. I'm already getting a bad feeling already, and we're just leaving, so unbelievable. Okay, so I'm sitting in the front because I'm the boss. I'm worried about that there's snow coming in tonight.
Okay, see you later.
Hopefully we don't have something that's a major incident and that we are left looking stupid here when I'm gone.
"10 hours after Jamie leaves town, a fully loaded semi goes over a steep embankment. The driver will be okay. The cargo is another question.
I'm Adam, yep. Not too bad, yourself? Is that thing loaded or?
Yeah, it is.
Full of booze?
Yep, got wine.
Reps from the trucking company have rushed to the scene to learn the fate of 37,000 bottles of expensive wine.
Problem is, it looks like that wall's all blown out. So you know what? I don't think we should even move it till it's empty because we're just going to end up destroying the product.
I agree with you.
Before the wreck can be moved, the cargo, at least what's left of it, has to be unloaded.
So I guess you guys can open up the back door and see what we're dealing with?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Do you have a crew that's coming up to
Yeah,
do
we'll have to get a bunch of guys up here.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll have to get another truck up here.
Here comes Slowpoke Joe.
See what my boys need. Fun, eh?
We can't even move this thing because the wall's all blown out already.
Yeah, I can see that.
A big hassle of what I'm seeing.
For the reps, the big concern is breakage.
Whenever you put a truck over a 60 or 70 foot embankment like this, you're lucky if you minimize the damage.
But they can't survey the damage because the driver has the key and he's in the hospital.
The biggest thing right now is getting these doors open. That's one of the biggest things. We got to see what it is, eh? So We have to unload it all, and you can see the angle of the grade we're working on. It's gonna be a son of a bitch to unload.
There's a lot of breakage down there, guys.
This chaos of fragile cargo needs to be carefully sorted, repacked, and then hauled up the hill.
This would be a good rotator job.
Yeah, you wouldn't need the crane, right?
No.
The rotator's pivoting arm can double as a crane. Unfortunately, it's in Tennessee.
Look at the backup of traffic here.
After a 3-month delay, Jamie is rushing down to pick it up before Christmas. But first, Jamie and Hugo have one important pit stop, the Wall of the Fallen, a tribute to tow truck drivers who have died in the line of duty.
We always stop and show our respects.
In North America, the risk of being killed on the job as a tow truck driver is more than double that of a police officer.
Well, I think about it every day I'm out on the highway. I don't know how many close calls I've had. Amanda Frisley, where she got killed was just down the road, not far from their tow yard. She worked for Dr. Hook Towing in Winnipeg. My name could be there just as easy.
There's this fellow here. This is my brother's direct competitor. Glenn is his name, from Jack's Towing. He was coming back from a call and had a heart attack, and the whole wrecker rolled over, and my friend, he actually helped cut him out of the truck. So it's closer to home than you really think it is. It's pretty emotional.
Yeah.
By noon, they arrive at the factory. To a tow truck driver, Miller Industries is like Disneyland. This is the biggest and baddest tow truck assembly plant in the world. Jamie is about to see what $750,000 has bought him.
Wow. It's the Holy Grail.
Weighing in at 40 tons, this is the state of the art.
Wow.
The behemoth of towing that can get the biggest wreck out of the tightest spot. Jamie's betting it will make him the undisputed king of the coke.
That is nice.
First guy that puts a scratch in this, I don't know if he'll live to tell about it.
What do you think of this finish we did?
Yeah, that should hold up good. You know, with the brighter color, it makes it easier finding everything inside there at night.
Oh, wow.
The build meets all of Jamie's expectations until...
Wow, quite a gap in there, eh?
He spots something that shouldn't be there.
That's way too much of a gap. Like that's only supposed to be 6 inches. Well, we had the tank shortened to have this proper. I shortened them specifically so back a cab would be 6 inches. They were supposed to have this wheelbase just perfect. So, I mean, now we got this, it's like a foot, gotta be a 1.5 foot gap there. Well, wow.
The problem is more than just cosmetic. If the truck is any more than 41 feet long, it won't be allowed across the border.
If that truck is too long, then we've got problems.
Back on the mountain, Adam is waiting to start salvaging the wreck. But first, over 37,000 bottles of wine, worth over $1 million, must be unloaded and lifted up the embankment.
Nothing gets lifted unless it's totally safe.
A salvage crew is brought in to make sure nothing else gets broken or stolen.
Try not to throw the boxes around. All the gotta be accounted for.
Lacking a rotator, Adam farmed off the crane work to an outside company. Sorting, packing, and wrapping is a painstaking process.
I hope that don't fall off. It'll take a long time, I think.
And every hour of crane time is lost revenue for Adam's crew.
If we had the rotator here, we could have made the company more money instead of farming it out. Oh, I just want to lay down, have a nap.
The clock is ticking, and we're anxious for that truck.
We've only got 27 more skids to go.
Down in Tennessee, Jamie has worries about his oversized Christmas present.
If that truck is too long, then we've got problems.
The rotator's been brought outside to get measured.
The very back of the vehicle to the front of the vehicle has to be 41 feet long. But it has to be right on the money. There's no guessing.
If it's more than 41 feet long, it won't be allowed back across the border.
So if it isn't 41 feet, we got trouble. .41 3 inches. It's a $750,000 mistake. We can't even use it. It's junk. The very back of the vehicle to the front of the vehicle has to be 41 feet long.
Jamie's worst nightmare has just come true.
41 3 inches. As beautiful as it is, as much money as we've gone through to make it and build it the way we want it and what we need, if it's not made according to the spec, it's junk. It's a boat anchor. It's something we can't use. So can we measure that just one more time? Let's double check this thing. Is that as far folded up as it can be? Will it tilt in more? Right? So that's square, or very close to square. So put that right in against there. So we'll just have to measure now to see where this thing is.
Coming up on the axle, you can do right there.
Isn't that something? Look at this, you guys. 41 feet, exactly. That truck is right on the money. Things are good. Happy now. Get out of there. So we're away to the races, so we're gonna be heading home. Said you could back it up, not drive it. Okay.
After 6 long months of waiting, Jamie finally gets to drive his new toy home.
Mother piece of What? Step fell off it, sucker. And not even 5 miles away from the plant. Well, $750,000 and the step falls off the prick. I'm getting chest pains, man. First the toolbox thing. Okay, I'll do one more. Okay, let's get out of here. Get off this highway. Let's get out of here.
Back on the mountain, all the wine is gone. But for Adam, the party isn't over. He's still got a semi to contend with.
Pretty hard pull, especially the angle and how far down it is.
Okay, Adam, all set. Let her rip.
They coming, Jim? They going?
This side must be digging in.
It compacts up like cement, eh?
The trailer is snagged on a steep slope, and no matter how much pulling power Adam throws at it, it's not going to move.
Well, this is a 30-ton wrecker, so you'll pull till you break the truck.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
To free the trailer without it buckling, Adam decides he needs to pull from 2 directions at the same time. So he's called in the veteran driver, Bruce.
Got a position, Bruce, right over here now. So we pull up together.
And get you on an angle.
Right here.
To unsnag the trailer and get it up the steep bank, Adam and Bruce will need to work in perfect sync. But Bruce isn't known for his teamwork.
The day you start telling me what to do is the day you start sending my paycheck. In other words, piss off.
Well, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, and that's truth for Bruce. You send him out on a job, he'll do it his way. He might break something along the way, but he will get the job done.
We're cutting half of the weight down, doing it in 2 pieces. If we ever get old Bruce up and running here. Get Bruce moving. He's gonna grab the front of it and swing the front of the trailer up and around. We'll basically get it up to the edge of the bank and then we'll roll it over onto its wheels. Now, so.
Is it in there? Okay, get out of there.
Adam and Bruce pull from opposite ends of the trailer. But Bruce's end starts to sag.
Keep going, Bruce. We're gonna end up losing it here. Keep going, don't stop.
Bruce's truck is sliding, but we're getting her. That's probably good, eh?
It's up the hill. Now the challenge is to get it onto its feet.
We're gonna roll it over now. We're probably at the right position to do it, so.
Adam re-rigs his line for better leverage.
Hey, Bruce.
But Bruce wants his cables to stay put.
Hey, that's no good there. Re-rig the whole thing. He's got this thing rigged up wrong.
He has a lot of his own theories of how things should go. Bruce doesn't want to rehook his lines a couple times. Just wants to pull. He just wants to hold onto that lever and just hope for the best.
And he said, we'll try this first. It might work, right? That snow will dig in enough to pop her over.
Adam and Bruce restart their winches. The trailer won't dig in. As the trailer slips, Adam is about to lose grip on his patience.
Well, he's pulling up too high. Enough's enough already.
Bruce!
We need these bottom corners to dig down so it'll roll over, but it's just sliding on this. The traffic's backed up here. So get unhooked, he gets turned around.
Adam repositions Bruce's truck. The team re-rigs and takes another shot.
You got them both?
Yeah.
Watch your back, buddy.
Pretty, watch out! Watch out! Okay, get Bruce to hook this thing up. Can get these chains unhooked, get him to hook it up and get it off the road.
From here, Adam will pull the cab up on his own and send Bruce packing, towing the trailer back to the yard.
That thing's as crusty as the driver. I've had a game with Bruce for a long time. Who's gonna conk out first, him or the truck? They're neck and neck right now. I don't know.
Adam's job is only half done. He sends Swamper Sammy down the hill to rig the toppled truck.
Good old Sammy. You gonna get out of there, Sammy? I'm gonna roll over on top of you. Leave that chain there, yeah.
Adam figures he can flip it. One tow line, easy.
She might not go, Jimmy.
But the semi's not cooperating.
Come on, you roll over.
Meanwhile, Bruce is cruising along without a worry in the world. Until he hears something flapping. Then...
Watch out!
It's been a crazy day on the mountain without Jamie and Hugo. They're trying to get back in time for Christmas with a brand new rotator. And Bruce was halfway home with a mangled wine trailer when a gust of wind ripped off a sizable chunk of the roof.
The rest of that roof, let go. I think it lasted this long.
In the heavy rescue business, it takes a lot to face a veteran like Bruce.
We're good to go.
But Adam's patience continues to be tested.
Oh. Come on, you roll over. Ah, she might not go, Jimmy.
Yes!
I didn't think it was gonna come over. It's always the easy ones that cause you grief.
And the grief isn't over. There's still one last hill to climb.
We're working against a steep grade here. We got probably a couple feet of snow it's sitting on, stumps, rocks. Thread the eye of the needle so we don't rupture a tank and pour all the fuel out all over the place. That'd be catastrophic right now.
The wheel's straight. Right hand down.
It's like fishing, wheeling in a fish, you know? You little bit, then you pull up. A few wiggles and jiggles. If you're gonna try to winch it in too quick and get greedy, you're gonna either break the line or break the wrecker or break something on the truck, or the thing might just pull you right in.
Almost done.
Great, a lot easier than a trailer come up. This fuel tank got a little dent, but at least no leaks.
Though a bit banged up, it's still a good catch, especially on this neck of the road.
You know, it's not like we're working on a nice sunny freeway down in California on the I-5 here, man. She's cold and 100 feet down the bank and 5 feet of snow. I don't think there's a wrecker company anywhere in this world that can do what we do.
It's Christmas Eve, and Kevin is getting the rescue truck fueled and cleaned up before Jamie arrives back.
Jamie's about 15 minutes away with a fancy new truck. I think he's gonna be happy that we had no major issues or problems. All the trucks are running, nobody broke nothing. I had a little issue here.
The tire chains came loose on Kevin's rescue truck and left a few dings in the new $10,000 paint job.
If that's all the damage I've got, I think he'll be pretty happy. I hope. That's why I went and bought him some beer.
Back in record time from Tennessee, Jamie has salvaged his family Christmas and perhaps spared himself a night in the doghouse.
What's going on? How you doing, boy?
While Jamie gets reacquainted, his crew takes in the new truck.
Oh, no, that's a beautiful truck.
What a beast, eh?
That's really nice.
It's got 8 winches.
The rotator is so diversified, it's so useful in so many jobs. It's the muscle.
Yeah, it's pretty good, eh?
Where's the chrome that you have?
But in Jamie's world, moments like this don't last.
Hey, Art.
This is the part that really gets me, this damage here.
Well, the crosslink, feel how sharp that is, right? It caught that.
The inside of the box?
Yeah, there's a little hole there. Believe me, I wasn't happy.
That's a $500 bill plus. Wow.
And I had him tight.
But this truck just came out of the paint shop, right? It's just had $10,000 in paint work. Probably 15 with the decals, so this is its first season on the hill. And we've got a damaged fender in there too, so that's $500 plus paint work has got to be $300. That's $800 in damage right there.
I got you beer.
I know, you're such a good guy.
Figured I better get you drunk before I showed you that.
Well, I better have something to drink. The only way I can keep my sanity around this place.
Next time on the Highway Through Hell, the Coke is hammered by a vicious winter storm.
Ooh, she's crashed pretty good. Hey, don't go under there.
with the crew knee-deep in snow and wrecks, patience on the mountain
You guys, get out of here.
runs thin.
You see me looking at something and going, we're in trouble.
This guy's jackknifing right now. There's gonna be a crash here.
But when a big truck carrying dangerous cargo crashes,
What's he got in there?
heavy rescue has to put the family fight on hold
He got nerves of steel, man.
and find a fix fast.
That was scary.